Title: Breaking the Chains of Freedom. I'd like to tell you a story about my journey in a quaint 18th century French town. My name is Jacques, and I was known for my curious nature and my love for exploring the world around me. However, something about the world I lived in troubled me deeply, something that most people seemed oblivious to. You see, as I went about my daily life, I couldn't help but notice a peculiar phenomenon, invisible chains that seemed to bind everyone in the town. These chains weren't made of metal. They were composed of rules, expectations, and societal norms. Whenever I tried to speak my mind or question these chains, I was met with dismissive glances and raised eyebrows. "That's just the way things are," they would say, and I couldn't understand why they were so complacent. I felt like I was trapped in a cage, even though I couldn't see any bars. I longed for something more, something that felt like true freedom. And then, one fateful day it happened. I discovered a dusty, forgotten book in the corner of the town's library. Its title read, "The Book of Change, Unraveling the Chains of Society." As I began to read, the words within resonated with me like nothing else ever had. It spoke of a world where people were born free, but society's chains restricted them. Inspired by the book, I decided to take action. I began to question the chains I saw around me one by one. At first, people scoffed at me, thinking I was a dreamer, but I was persistent. I encouraged others to question, to dream, and to break free from their invisible chains. Slowly but surely, the town began to change. People started to embrace their individuality, and the invisible chains began to lose their grip. The bustling town square, once filled with conformity, was now alive with the vibrant diversity of thought and expression. One day I stood in that transformed town square, and I couldn't help but smile. The chains of society had been broken. I looked at the book that had changed my life and knew that it was time to pass it on to a curious child, ensuring that the wisdom within would continue to inspire others to break free from their unnoticed chains. In that small French town, we learned a profound lesson. True freedom lies not in the absence of chains, but in the courage to question and challenge them. And as I stood there, I realized that I had not only broken my own chains, but had also helped others find their path to freedom